I have some good news this week for my Paladin. Finally cleaned my bags. Greetings, welcome to another weekly vault video with me, Treggyz. Let's get right into it, I think. No, I won't be getting into it right now, no matter what. It's pretty unusual I asked for this, but I actually, it shouldn't be too hard for this. I actually kind of need a socket on my warrior, so hoping for just duds. But the only thing I could really get from this is like maybe a mythic. Yeah, there's no trinket on there. Like it would have been a myth trinket of one of the dungeon trinkets I'm like already using half the time. But technically the hands are an upgrade to get more avoidance. It's so hard game sometimes to have a week where there's like actually nothing in the vault worth picking. It's like you'd think I'd be at the point in the patch where I could actually get that want, but it's like I feel like avoidance on my gloves is a little too hard to pass up, as well as the fact that I could honestly maybe just use these gloves just as is. I could just upgrade them, of course, but use them as is because I'm already kind of messed up with my tier and wearing 5 pieces when I shouldn't be. So I could definitely play around with that. And the only real reason I want a socket is because where are you? This ring kind of simmed it, and it's like this ring with a socket on it is like an actual upgrade over one of my other current rings, which, you know, not much of a surprise, but it's an upgrade over my signet of the Last Elder. But it's not like that big of a deal to get it. I'd rather get like avoidance. I feel like is a smart idea to pick up in a piece. So I think I will do that. It just might have to be next week, hopefully. Like, because I compared to some of my friends and stuff, I hear them talk about their vaults, and it feels like I get really damn lucky some weeks. It's like I mean, it's not much of an upgrade, right? Just getting the avoidance hands, but like that is still kind of an important piece. I'll definitely play around with this a little later. I'll figure out like how best to use that pair of gloves, but something I'm gonna do just as like because it's been kind of like a question asked in my friend group recently by people. I was like, I'm gonna, like, when I get to my weekly recap portion of the video later on, which is after all my vaults are done, talk about how long I've actually been playing WoW, at least as far as the World of Warcraft / played is concerned. Find out later. And kind of had a little joke intro about it, but I did get my axe on my Paladin, by the way. Kind of had a bunch of garbage sitting in my bags for the sake of the Paladin. And I already got you last week, and I already have this as well. That might be better for like tanking, I think. Yeah, some weird pieces on here. Leech pants. Leech pants looks pretty good to me. Because I already got the belt. The rings, kind of whatever. It might be better. It might be better like damage-wise for like my prot spec. Cloak I don't give a shit about. Friendship badge, I already got it last week. I bet there's going to be some people in my guild who are pissed off I've gotten 2 in a row now, but I think I will go with the leech pants. Wait a minute, that's my wire. Get back to me. Because that is a lot of leech. So I will do that. Even if there's not a whole lot left for this character to sort of do for the end of the patch. Also, a funny thing, like I'll probably try to remember to throw this part in. Funny thing about what I've been doing recently with Transmog is I'm kind of like up to the wire on some of my characters. Like I don't actually have any charges on them, so essentially, I'm throwing away my chance at transmog this week for this item. Fun. Kind of wish you get like 2 charges a week or something right now. So I did realize I was talking about it there. Turns out Tettles was standing right next to me in that. And by the catalyst, standing next to World of Warcraft streamer staple, YouTube staple, I don't know what you want to call it. Maybe I could throw in featuring Tettles. So it's an idea. Sure, he'd love nothing more than to get pinged by someone saying that, like, look at this vault video you're in. Oh my god. Highly illustrious YouTuber Treggyz decided to feature you in his video for all of a second while he was doing his own thing, and I gotta fix that. It's a little more like it. Moving on. I would like a trinket of some kind. Not. Yeah. It's an upgrade, right? Just it's like I should have done more on this character last week, but I kind of got pushed up against the wall as far as time concerned, so did not do more than just one singular key, I should say. He said it's a nice little upgrade, but I really want to get rid of this stupid trinket. It's just like I've been too lazy to go actually farm Mythic Plus to go get, like, you know, just like a better hero version or something of another trinket that, I mean, is better. Not a better version of this trinket, because it's not great for blood specifically. It's fine for like frost, because that's like what I usually play for my DPS spec. But yeah, I've been unlucky trying to get rid of it. Just a big old stat stick with crit that, like, you know, it's good for damage. I recognize that it's probably really good for damage for me, but it's not too interested otherwise. Oh, stop. Oh, I totally forgot to swap my I totally forgot to swap my loot spec. But it was on Guardian or Feral, huh? Why would it be on Feral? What did I do last week? Oh, well, I mean, I know it's gonna be, this is probably a fine trinket for Guardian. So I use a cheat death and the friendship badge. It's probably fine too. Slowly getting distracted by my kitty cat. Didn't get time to go and look, see what I was looting. Oh well. Oh, you're actually, you know what? I just realized. I get feral loot as my cats distracted me to, you know, save myself from that same feral loot. So what a funny thing. It's like, why don't you just do the commentary, Raven? Go for it. I should go for Havoc, excuse me. I have the one vengeance piece I would want. I already got shoulders. Watch these boots be better for like maybe better for Havoc or something. I don't know. I already got that, so I could either go for a socket or I could pick some transmog. Although I actually don't even have to pick any of those items because I already got it. So I should just go for a socket because I got lucky with popping some. That's my cat messing with my hand. Got lucky popping some of those Valor boxes to get all the. I have every piece I need to catalyze the entire full set on LFR. Which, like, look at how damn good this LFR Demon Hunter set looks. And I already got, pretty luckily, all the random pieces I needed from those boxes, so I didn't have to do any low-level keys to get the loot. I just gotta get charges now. So I will just go for a socket on this character as soon as I can get my mouse hand back. So spoiled, this cat of mine. I don't even actually have anything like great to socket. I could socket my belt. That's probably the smartest pick, or the helmet. Do my helmet real fast. Why not? That piece ain't going anywhere until, you know, next patch, no matter what. Making this so hard. Lying down in my. I have a very small mouse area, and she's lying down inside of it. It's impossible. Like, speaking of characters, I can't get anything useful from like the keys they run. It is not a. I mean, I guess for my current spec, it's probably better. Or about equal to what I'm wearing, but yeah, I need to just not. I mean, like, I've had like, I feel like a full month now of like not great augment loot. This might be good for dev, I'm not sure, but definitely probably an upgrade over my current one I'm wearing. Just need to actually do keys. Just like some of my characters I got like a lot of keys on, like my Paladin, right? Paladin and Warrior definitely got like all their stuff done nice and early, and just kind of slacked for the last half of the week. I did like nothing on Monday. My catch up Monday was not well spent. This character's pretty. Just save that, I won't loot the wrong thing on it. I don't think I need like haste heavy verse boots. Like at the moment, I'm pretty sure verse is like going up for me, like stat priority wise, because like you don't need like a ton of, you don't need a shit ton of haste at a certain point. I'm not sure like the exact break point, but I have like 28.46 going off my little thing in the bottom corner. Don't think I'm pretty sure every time I simmed it, I don't need any more haste, so I just kind of want like everything else. Like give me mastery, crit, and burst. And I'm not so sure about this one though. So I think I'll just take the socket tokens. I need to make sure I do at least 2 things to get a socket next week. If worst case I don't get anything good. It's kind of been bad about that last few weeks. That will be it for vault content. So if you're here for vaults, thank you for watching and hanging out with me. But like as far as like my weekly recap, I promised it towards the start. I went ahead and I spent like, I took a few hours last night. I crunched the numbers. I logged into every single character of mine on my World of Warcraft account that's ever been played. And I just kind of got all my played times together, both with the use of add-ons, and some of it was just like my own math. Quite a lot of time I used mainly Altaholic to figure out like my retail played time. Just a matter of getting the add-on and logging into the character, logging off, etc. to get the info. As far as retail is concerned to this WoW account, because I do have an alt account, but that alt account doesn't have a whole lot of played time on it, but I still factored it in. For retail total, I've played World of Warcraft for 1,052 days, 19 hours, and 35 minutes. Now, that doesn't include the amount of time I've been recording this vault video, so there's going to be a little extra time in there. But I also decided to kind of like figure out my time from other versions of WoW 2, like including Classic, and my like total WoW played. There wasn't a whole lot of extra time on Classic. It was I had 25 days played total across all my characters on Classic. Retail's my main thing, so it's doing a lot of the heavy work. But total time, all of World of Warcraft for me, and this is like there's some like there could be some more time in there if like I tried to guesstimate how much time I played on like my original like classic hunter that I made back in the day and like my classic druid. You know, I had like these older characters that I spent you know, I spent some time on them. Like my hunter was like got to mid 40 something back in vanilla / TBC, so probably had not a ton of played time because I was bad at the game. Like I was like notably bad at the game at the time. So, but the grand total, if you haven't already kind of chicken math scratched it out yourself, is about 10,077 days, 20 hours, and 53 minutes spent in World of Warcraft for me. And there's like probably is room for like, you know, a couple extra days if you were to include other characters of mine that I've deleted. But I won't try to I wouldn't try too hard, I should say, to guesstimate how much time there was. I'd argue it's probably within in the realm of maybe, you know, an extra month or so of played time, like days, not like a month. We also got we finally had the week happen where essentially we had a wall of orange very literally get made in chat over all of the axe drops we got for pretty much everyone who was guaranteed a drop. So it's not much else to do. There's not much more heroic raiding in my future, I believe. At least on this patch, just because just not gonna. There's only like 2 or 3 more axes in the guild I would like to see go out to people. So hoping for my friends who need their axes that they can get theirs. It's like there's only so many more weeks, so hopefully we can get that soon for them. I want to give a shout out to the first person in World of Warcraft that's walked up to me and said, like, I watch your videos. So, Gobbledygook, thank you for waving at me about Draken the other day and saying that you watch my Vault videos. I appreciated it, man. Thank you. It kind of was not expecting that to happen for a good while longer, but I'll happily have it happen. It sounded kind of like a funny, I don't know, a funny little story bump to run into someone who actually watches my content that isn't just one of my friends, you know. Thank you, Gobbledygook. And I guess moving on to sort of regular weekly recap things. Just kind of hanging on, doing what I'm doing. Kind of just been fighting the good fight on my 2 characters here, trying to get them their mythic kills they want. Fyrakk, as far as Fyrakk Prog is concerned, it's been at a decent weekend, I guess, this week, and actually got like pretty reliably to phase 2 most of the nights, but we're still kind of like hurdled there. Need to just like myself included, I even had a moment where, even though I want to play arms, like mainly for phase 3 in the execute, I had a moment where I was like, maybe I should go back to playing Fury just because it'll be a little bit stronger over the course of the entire fight instead of just like insane in phase 3, which is like what I'm going for with arms. Kind of haven't done this in a while, so I'll throw it out there. I do still stream on Twitch, just not very regularly. I mostly just do my Tuesday raid on my Paladin and then like my weekend raid on my Warrior. Although it's like I've had some unlucky weeks these last like 2 or 3 weeks where I've had like essentially been dealing with like various connection issues, so streams might have been laggy here and there, so sorry about that, but still there. You know, I would appreciate a follow if you're not already following and all that good stuff, so including here, get yourself a subscription to the newest uptrending World of Warcraft account on YouTube. And I think that about does it for me now that I'm covered in cat hair. I will let everyone go. I'll be back next week for another weekly vault video. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck in your vaults and all that good stuff. remember to go to my stream. I probably threw a link up for it while I was talking about it earlier, but you know, maybe hit me up over there too. Have a good one. Thank you for watching.